Live. We are back for the halftime show.
45 live.
At the half, Cleveland Cavaliers 66, Indiana Pacers 45.
Man,
Cavs
what a
looking
heck of it is.
sharp.
They were missing some shots. They came back and they started missing some shots.
Yeah, it's a game of runs.
Yeah, it was actually like, I feel like almost 3 different games going on here. We started off very strong, let them get right back into the game, but then we just kind of started creeping away there late in the first half, and I was very surprised we were able to creep away because holy moly.
It was tied 32-32 after one.
Yeah.
Yep, and then so 45, we held them, 12 points in the second quarter. Huge.
That's huge defense, man.
That was huge, and they were missing some shots. We were missing some too, but dang, good D. I'm liking the way it's going. What do you
Good
think,
D, or they're
gentlemen?
just missing a lot of shots.
That helps. We're missing ours too, but it's looking good. It's looking good. What do you guys think?
I think it's not looking good. I think they're both looking bad.
Shut up. We're winning.
I think that
Remember, this is a can't
lose.
game.
Here we go. So, yeah, Indiana Pacers only 45 points. I thought we were getting to be around 120 for the game, so only 45 in the second half is a really poor showing by the Pacers. I feel like they were getting some good shots, but they weren't falling. The Cavs, I thought they were getting some really ugly-looking shots, and they weren't falling. So, how the heck do we actually end up with 66 points at the end of the first half?
I mean, we got a lot of team ball here at the Cavs. Mobley's got 10. We got Allen with 13. Garland 5. Mitchell 17. And Strus 13 on.
Yes.
And then coming off the bench, you got Hunter with 3. And Ty Jerome with 2. And Merrill with 3. So, good team ball. You know, I mean, that's what I love about the Cavs this year as opposed to years past. I mean, don't get me wrong. LeBron is, incredible. And,
LeBron, never heard of him. Next.
Yes. Playing a smarter game.
But having a well-rounded, well-balanced team where it's not all or nothing. I mean, I think you saw that in Game 2 with Mitchell. There was a little bit of that. Hey, there's nobody else out there. It's the Donovan Mitchell show.
Right.
Tonight, he's getting some help. They're passing the ball. They're playing extremely high intelligent defense right now.
Yeah, the supporting cast has been very outstanding. The defense has been very good. Shots aren't falling for the Pacers, but we're missing a few too, but that definitely helps. We won the second quarter. That was big.
Yes.
Because they came and rallied. We had the first quarter. They came and rallied and tied it up at the end of the quarter. Well, what a nice effort in the second quarter. They just cannot come out flat. You got to come out and keep doing what you're doing. Just put this one away. Make it so that everybody's leaving early in the fourth quarter.
I don't know what you guys are talking about right now, flat or peaky or whatever, but the game flow is what I know what I'm talking about here. And the game flow, so the Cavs got out to a big lead in the first. They're up pretty big score. Looks like they're at least an 8-point lead going near the end of the first. Then the Pacers came right back.
And they tied it, didn't they?
Yeah, they
went to the second quarter.
Did. But
what did we do?
The second quarter, the Cavs really pulled away, and I found that to be strange because watching the game, I thought the Cavs looked pretty bad. yet they're pulling away. So you say that both teams look good. I say that both teams look bad, but I think the Pacers just look worse. I mean, both teams I think are playing pretty bad right now. Missing a lot of three-point shots. Indiana, they're cold as ice, but although they're getting good looks, so they're probably going to get some of those looks to fall here in the second half. The Cavs also were chucking up a bunch of bricks, but they eventually started changing up their game plan. So they're instead of just chucking up three-point bricks, they were getting some closer into the hoop action. Mitchell started off ice cold, but actually he is 7 for 15 from the field. Your favorite player, what is his name? Ty Detmer?
Yeah. Ty Jerome.
The Ty Jerome.
Make some shots, dude. But
Ty,
he's playing decent D, so I'll give him that.
Ty Jerome, 1 for 5 from the field. So that's a yikes. That's an owie. And I think we're kind of burying the lead here because, SJB, what do you think about Garland with those 4 fouls already?
Yeah, I mean, that's not ideal. You don't want to see that. But I think it also shows that they're playing a little more aggressive too. I mean, the last foul Garland had there was a little ticky-tack, but can't happen. Can't have that. But it shows the Cavs have stepped up their intensity. They're not going to be. Indiana's going to have to find another door to try to open, and I think they're running out of rooms. I mean, I think across the board, the Cavs are clearly the better team, but
Garland in there has definitely been helping. I mean, that last foul, it was kind of ticky-tack as his face got in the way of his hands, so, that happens at times.
All right, so we got our West Coast correspondent coming in over the phone, via text. We got Barry McCracken, and we've been going back and forth.
Hey.
And he said the Pacers can't buy a shot.
No.
He says that the Cavaliers got to keep on working it inside. We're not hitting threes, but we've been fairly effective in the paint. Thank you, Barry McCracken. I just said that.
Yes.
He also agreed with me that we are chucking up trash, but we're getting the rebounds and scoring on the second chance. So
that helps. That helps.
Definitely does help. So I don't think we're just playing a good game. I think I agree with Barry McCracken. We're chucking up trash, but getting those rebounds, and actually that goes right into the box score here. Holy Mobley. Mobley is making a huge impact on the boards. 9 rebounds already in the first half. So
big time.
Mobley has been sorely missed, and he is making his impact known on the game, whereas we were hoping that Garland was going to make his impact known on the game, but he's been impact in foul territory.
He did. He's getting the ball across the court and everything, and like I say, a big thing is the second chance opportunities.
I believe
we've been taking advantage of that.
I believe it was yours truly over here who said Evan Mobley was going to be the player to watch, and just throw that out there.
But you guys get first, right?
It's almost like he watches basketball.
Yeah.
Oh my! So you guys want to talk about the Pacers? Do you want to ignore the Pacers and keep on talking about the Cavs?
What is a Pacer? No, come on.
It's a Pacer. It's like visit Indianapolis Motor Speedway and the pace car.
So what you're saying is this is a warm-up for the Cavs before the actual race begins.
Yes, this is a warm-up for the second half, indeed.
We shall see. You can't come out flat in the third.
No, absolutely.
You have to.
I think the biggest takeaway here is
keep your pace.
Pacers are shooting 27.8% from three-point, and Cavs are shooting 36.4%.
Both pretty bad.
And then 2-point shots, field goals, we got Cavs at 44.6% and Pacers at 33.3%.
Yeah.
So, I mean...
And don't forget about the free throws.
What's the rebound totals for both teams?
Rebounds, Cavs are at...
35.
There you go.
And the Pacers are at... Let's see here. They're at 17. So rebounds are way in the Cavs' favor.
It definitely helps.
But don't forget about those free throws, because the Cavs are 8 for 12 for free throw.
Yeah.
That's bad. The Pacers are 12 for 15, which is a little bit below average.
Yeah, plus they had their putback. So
both teams are struggling in that regard. We're looking for some fireworks, but we've been having been riding the struggle bus.
Yeah. So what do you think we got to do to pull this one out?
I mean, I think right now the key to the Cavs lead right now is the rebounding. I mean, the Pacers had 2 offensive rebounds in the first half.
Right.
2 offensive rebounds.
That's big.
And
how many have we had?
Cavs
Yes, this will make the difference right here.
Here it is.
13.
There it is.
13. There's.
I mean, that's
a
the difference
big,
right there.
big difference. Second chance opportunities,
Yeah.
and that's playing huge in this game. So we got to dictate the pace. We can't play at the Pacers' pace, so to speak. If we just keep hammering away at it like this.
So would you say we cannot pace the Pacers' pace?
We cannot play the Pacers' pace the Pacers. It's our pace. Second chance opportunities.
Well, I wanted to get to a little bit of a fun statistic here, and then we'll get over to SJB with whatever he's cooking up. But the win probability, this was a fun one that I was watching in Game 2, and the win probability for the Cavs in Game 2 with 8 seconds left was about 96%. And the win probability for the Cavaliers right now at halftime is about 96%.
96.
96% win probability for the Cavaliers right now. When they jumped out to that early lead in the first quarter, their win probability jumped all the way up to 84. When they gave up the whole lead, their win probability dropped all the way down to right about a 50-50 ball. But they came charging back and started wearing them down and started building up a lead. So we're at 96% win probability again. So as much as I like to complain about a lot of the things I didn't like to see in the first half, still got that win probability very high. So just I'm not going to say cruise to victory, keep the pressure on,
Right.
but enjoy that big cushy lead, and don't let them get back in the game.
Right. Don't lose
Cavs
your.
money line is now up to minus 3,200 from minus 25.
Holy moly!
We're looking sharp on that, but again, lots of basketball left here. But
Yes.
just got to keep the foot in the gas. The key here is you got to come out of the gate strong in the second half. Keep the crowd out of it. That Indy crowd is
Send 'em
a
home
raucous
early.
crowd. What I don't know if you guys have ever been to a game in Indy, but it's a very unique basketball arena. They actually have a band, like a college, that performs at the games. And it's like a whole section, and it's incredible. It's a
Yeah.
very unique
Court
environment.
seating is definitely not the NBA norm, so which is pretty cool. But basketball's basketball. You got
Yeah.
to. I'm excited.
Well, I will reiterate my player of the game. I still think I want to watch Mitchell because he was ice cold to start. He found a way to get a couple of the balls in the net. So I still think he is the de facto leader of the team,
Yeah, leading-
especially with Garland with 4 fouls. So Mitchell's going to have to kind of step it up again. But will you hold true with your player of the game being Holy Mobley?
Absolutely. Evan Mobley is going to be the number one star of this game.
Yes.
Offensively, defensively, because what he's bringing to the table right now is this defensive prowess that is the reason he was the defensive player of the year. And also, you're seeing on the offensive glass, I mean,
Put back opportunities, 9 rebounds
Right.
already. Huge.
right. I mean, it's huge. He's on pace for, 18 rebounds?
Yeah, and
I don't think he's gonna get
Donovan's
there,
a
but-
leading scorer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Donovan's a leading scorer.
Let's see. Leading
17.
scorer looks like Mitchell does have
Yeah.
17. I think one of the players to watch on the Pacers side is Halliburton because Halliburton only has 2 points so far,
Wow.
and he's 1 for 6 from the field.
Right.
He's definitely going to be making an impact in this game later on. So, how do we keep neutralizing Halliburton? What do you think, Red Hot Scott?
Yeah, you got to keep at it, and like I say, my guy, who did I call? Garland, right? He's leading in fouls, so he's the first in something. But, in that, he's containing Halliburton in a way. So I think Halliburton's a little hurt because he was seeing that. We were looking at that in game 2. But, yeah, contain him. He is their best, offensive weapon out there. So if you keep him he's only got 2 points, and that's keep up what you're doing.
Yeah, we also got somebody to watch off the bench for Indiana. We got 13 points from Benedict Mathurin.
Yeah,
I'm sure I said that right.
sure.
Definitely.
So we got to watch out for Benedict
Nobody's paying
Cumberbatch.
attention to him.
Benedict Cumberbatch and Halliburton, that's probably the ones to watch out for. Make sure they don't get a hard charge and a big run into the second half.
Right.
And I think we'll probably keep it, slightly close in the fourth quarter, but let's pull away at the end.
Yeah, let's send him home early. Let's wrap this one up mid fourth quarter when everybody knows it's over and everybody can breathe easy.
Exactly. Final predictions for the game.
Well, I like you. You said 126 to 111.
111.
Yeah, you're on pace for like 132 right now. So if they could just keep up that pace, so to speak, we could, like I was saying earlier, the chase to 120.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll actually reiterate that. I think that the Cavaliers need to score 120 to get those free fries from McDonald's.
For sure.
And whatever the Indiana Pacers do does not matter because the Cavaliers will control the narrative with 120.
Nice, I love it.
Well, we've been Dogfight Sports, and it's been another exciting edition of halftime basketball for the
Yes.
Cleveland Cavaliers. Let's get this one in the bag so we can keep on doing
at
these.
Lakeshore Lounge, man. Thank you for having. This is great. We're having a great time.
Yes, absolutely. Beautiful spot.
Come on, Cavs, Cavs, win this game so we can keep on having these fun halftime shows
Right.
for a long time because we got to get all the way to the finals.
Right. And remember, everybody, pace yourself.
You guys ready to bark it out? Yes. All right, this has been Dog Fight Sports. Go Cavaliers!
Go Cavs.
Get him, baby.